Hello.
You look exhausted.
I was outside doing some stuff. You know, gardening, pulling weeds, chicken coop, lawn,
You were cooping.
weeding, chicken cooping, lawn. It's hot.
It's also really humid today too.
Yes.
That does not help. It's cooler than it was yesterday, actually, I think.
Right.
But
Yeah. All right. I'm not as tired as I may appear. I'm just warm.
I understand. Yeah, I apologize that I sent you a text and you replied like instantly. For some reason, I just didn't realize it, and I was doing some other stuff, and I was like, "Oh, Mr. File hasn't replied yet." And I looked and like, "Oh, he did." Wow. So sorry.
Well, you texted and I literally just came in and sat down. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Let me check to see if I got anything. And I looked and, oh, yeah, I didn't even check to see you could have sent it. I literally could have just, it was serendipitous that you sent it and I saw it. So I replied back and then I'm like, is he not by just his phone? Is that not what, isn't he? Doesn't he carry it around? What is this? I'm like a 7th grader. This has been past 15 minutes. He's supposed to reply. There's no reply here.
So that actually, how long, we've never really discussed texting, so we could talk about that right now. So texting etiquette, how long?
Dude, I'm old. If I really need you, I'll call you.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to think, when was the last time I actually called a person? Like I've called like a business or like a doctor's office, like for questions that way. It's been a while since I've called anybody.
Studies show that younger generations, 15 minutes is the threshold, that if you don't reply to a text, they get angry. If I've learned that if I need something, I will call. And you know what that does? Your phone rings. I can leave a message. You could call me back. It's that whole communication thing. If I don't need something right away, maybe I'll just throw you an email or a text. But that's where, if you need an answer, you make a phone call. So I'm okay that if I needed you to record right then, I would have called you.
But the downside of that is if people don't pick up, like nowadays, because every phone it's all caller ID. Right. So if it's somebody they know it's you. Like back when you and I were kids, you'd have to answer, like, hello, like, who is this? And you have to announce yourself. As a kid, I remember saying, this is Brian. Is Jeff there? Can he come over? Like those sorts of things. And now you already, I would already know it's you calling. Right. So if somebody doesn't,
that's why you don't answer.
Right. So that's the thing. If somebody doesn't answer, then you have new insecurities like, well, why don't they want to talk to me?
I automatically assume they're in the bathroom. Because who doesn't want to talk to me? But at least I can go with, and this is my CYA. I called, you didn't answer, it's no longer my fault.
True. You'd be covered that way.
I'm covered. So I am literally putting the onus back on the other person. Why didn't you call me? I did. Oh.
I even left a message.
I left a message. Why did you text me? You know I don't always check my message or text messages. But I called. What am I supposed to do? Because when you call, there's a blinking light on your phone.
Actually, mine does not have a blinking light. You just totally froze on me. It's
check their phones. People check their phones if they have one. Like every 30 seconds. It's like every 36 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I know, I'm sure I do it all the time, especially sitting around at the house now, like with less to do. Like obviously during the school day, I'm not constantly looking at my phone. I'm busy teaching stuff, in the classroom, but teaching from home is a little different because I got my phone right next to me right now.
Right. Mine's blinking right now. And all I want to do is check it. But you know what? I know it's you. That said, I'll send a link in a minute. So I know it's you because I got the little notification. It came on the screen. Mr. Wawara. I don't have Mr. Wawara.
It's okay. You can reveal my super secret code name.
I do. I have it. Actually, I have it under as your super secret code name. Star Wars Freak #1. Freak 1. Actually, Freak 82. I know a lot of weirdos. So which should not be shocking. So it's okay that I don't check it. But teaching digital lit, the students agree that, 15 minutes, if there's not a reply, they start to...
Yeah, I will admit, and I don't know why you're a little glitchy on me today. I don't know if it's my internet or what's going on, but I can
Nobody's on the internet here. I'm the only one working.
Now you're fine. You just cleared up right there. So I will admit that if I text my daughter and she doesn't reply pretty quickly, then I start to get annoyed. Most other
because she's on her phone.
Well, right, because like it's mom or dad texting, like, so you put down other things and you reply. With most other people, like, it's not a big deal. They'll reply later. That's fine. But she's the one that gets not quite as much leeway. So.
See, that's one thing that we've worked hard with our daughter is, if you need something, call. Just don't text. If you need an answer, you need to call, because that way you're not waiting. It's not a thing where you're going, oh my gosh, they haven't responded. If we need something, we'll call you. We won't just text. If it can be wait a little bit, that's fine. So yeah, good times.
All good stuff. So I went for an early morning walk today, but I have not really been outside since. I was just actually gathering the garbages because it's garbage night over at Castle Aurora over here.
Castle Aurora, out in Iowa, almost Iowa.
No, but it's too much of a mouthful. I need a better name for my home.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. I mean, Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, we just renovated the moat around my house.
Sweet.
Added in some piranhas.
Alligators in. Piranhas. Went with piranhas.
So, yeah. Because, we got to mix it up a little bit.
Well, yeah, you never know. Piranhas are fast.
They are. And coming in June, just a few days away, there'll be piranhas in Animal Crossing for me to try and catch.
And
along with a variety of sharks that I'm excited to try and catch. So.
And what do you do again? What do you do with these things?
There's a museum that you don't actually. Yes, the museum you donate them to, and then there's like a whole aquarium section of the museum. It actually looks pretty cool, like a legit aquarium.
But what if people keep donating piranha? Is there a limit?
You like the first one that gets donated counts, and then you can sell the rest of them. So if you catch other fish, you can sell them for bells, and then use the bells to get other things and trade with people and whatever.
Okay, all right. I see
what you're doing. Or if you want, you could actually, like in the little house that you have, you could just set up, a little tank, and it'll have a piranha in it, like your own little tank.
Okay. Speaking of piranha, did you ever watch the show River Monsters?
I did not. I remember seeing like ads for. I don't remember if it was a video ad or just like a pop-up ad on the internet. But I know of the show.
Okay, so my favorite show in that is he was in New Zealand and he caught something called Goliath tigerfish, which is about 6 feet and its teeth are about 6 inches long. It's a freshwater fish because that's why it's called River Monsters.
Right.
But he was in where was he? Africa. I'm trying to remember where he was. Yeah, I think he was in Africa. But he was, he sat in with some piranha. He had some in a pool and he got in, and he wasn't bleeding, so they didn't do anything. Now, to prove that they don't just attack things. Piranha just don't attack things. However, he was fishing for piranha, and he caught one, and he's like, "This one's odd." So he looked at it, and they did some little research, and they found out that the piranhas, because there was a lack of fish in the water, the meat-eating piranhas changed to vegetarian piranhas.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know they could do that, and neither did he, apparently. So I just got a notification that my internet is unstable.
Yeah, so you're a little
glitchy today. I don't know.
It's all right. It still works. Look, we got to get through today. We got one more show tomorrow. Right. As long as the internet lasts one more day.
One more. It's probably hot too. That's because it knows that I'm tired.
It gets it gets tired just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I mean, how many megabytes and gigabytes of data have been flowing through that thing for days and weeks? Do you ever, I mean,
it's just, it's unlimited. I mean, I can't even tell you how much information has been flowing through the Dream Machine.
Right, and that's why you just turn on every device just to get your money's worth out of it. Like, if we're truly getting unlimited data, let's make sure it's actually unlimited. Like, let's see what happens.
Honestly, it's probably having a problem since I'm the only one connected to it right now. It's probably going, it's having withdrawal.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm scared. Where's all the data? Yeah.
It's lonely.
I can't track just this one.
I think it's harder that way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we are almost at the end here. That's kind of a crazy,
yes, we are.
Crazy thing. Now, I'm glad that we're almost done. I mean, I have to admit that. You know, I think every teacher at the end of the year is like, okay, we're ready to be done. But it's such a weird ending to things for us.
It just, to me, it's not like it's ending. It's just kind of fading out. Like you're at the end of an episode of a TV show that it's just, I mean, don't worry, there'll be another episode. It's just, there was no, the denouement was earlier, and then it's just kind of fading out.
And I think
but then again, go ahead.
No, I say the other thing is that because you and I have meetings next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
it's not really over.
We're not really done. We're done with one part of the job, and then we have a different part to continue. And every other person that I've talked to that's like involved in a school somehow, everyone else is done. Nobody else is doing anything but us. Right. Especially next week.
So. But I'm okay with that. I mean, I got up at 6:45 this morning because I just rolled over and was wide awake. Everybody else, got up at 9:30 and later. So I'm like, awesome.
All right. I was up at 3:30, my friend, because I did the same thing. I rolled over and didn't fall back asleep, and I said, well, we're done now.
I guess I'll go sell some piranha.
I did play some Animal Crossing.
Of course you did.
4:00 in the morning. It's quiet. It's not going to disturb anybody else. So I can't
in your Yoda hat and Star Wars boxers.
Actually, I was not wearing a Star Wars shirt at the time, so it was a different shirt.
Dude, I literally didn't know what you were going to say right there.
That moment of danger.
I wasn't wearing. I'm like, oh no.
Yes. It was one of my C2E2 shirts when I worked that convention. Right before everything shut down, hanging out with thousands of people downtown in McCormick Place.
Nice.
All right. Well, we got to save a little bit of energy for tomorrow for one final conversation. And we'll see how things go. But we could do it. We can make it strong.
I believe in us. I think we could do it.
Well, until I see you tomorrow, sir, have a fabulous and